Ken Mauer, Tyler Ford, C.J. Washington are officials tonight. And Gasol wins the tip. Tonight's game also available in Spanish on ESPN Deportes. White's bunny is off as well. Wiggins batted it off the backboard to himself, now running a 3-on-2. Gibson leaves. Wiggins gets it to go, wedging it in off back. An engaged Andrew Wiggins is a good Andrew Wiggins, and we need a constantly engaged Andrew Wiggins, as White able to shovel that in. The development point, he said, even when we lose guys, whether it's a Boban Marjanovic, as Wiggins connects on a corner. The development point, he said, even when we lose guys, whether it's a Boban Marjanovic, as Wiggins connects on a corner. Forbes, a three is short. Bryn Forbes, an outstanding three-point shooter. Okogie to the rim as Teague finds him, and Greg Popovich will take a quick timeout.
Shot goes up, nobody's back in transition. Mr. Okogie, who's Mr. Energy.
Greg Popovich constantly talks about the newness to this team. He actually has said, in some ways, it feels like an expansion team as Aldridge makes the gorgeous pass to White.
Watch what happens. Taj comes from the bottom side, so he knows, okay, the opposite side of the floor is where that help came from. They're both locked up. They're both monster talents. I think they're ultimate, as Teague knocks down a jumper playing off the...
Wiggins off to a hot start shooting in this game. Nice dish there. Jang cans the corner three. Minnesota off to a 3 of 5 start from deep. Bellinelli working around the Aldridge screen, leans into a three and hits it.
Have you ever noticed that guy is...
White spinning around Saric, floats it in. What a difficult move. 17 to 16 first quarter. As Bayless leaves for Rose, back to Saric, who cups it in.
So good to see Derrick Rose at this level.
And that time, neatly executing the 2-for-1. Gay powers it down with the right hand. He knows how special this opportunity is as we check in with Tom Rinaldi for a little more on this.
Interesting to hear what Ryan Saunders shared, Ryan.
Cheerleading squad, and they have their nationals, so that's where Mom is tonight. Bryn Forbes, wide open look, and he will knock that down. White gets the step, lays it in, plus the foul.
Come on, this kid is so good. You talked about the size. He's not sped up. He's got a big on him. So Anthony Tolliver does the rip-through move. Now, look at where his eyes were the whole time.
And really thought, hey, this is a guy who can have an impact in this league. And he has, as Towns finally gets on the board.
Started. A little two-man game. He is anticipating a little cut down the paint. This is nicely done, Derrick Rose.
When it comes to how they want to lead.
Yep.
Towns muscling inside and finishing, and you're right, Doris, the aggression. 5 to shoot, separates, he loses it himself, and Bellinelli comes down with it. Here is Mills, leaving for Bertans, lays it in, plus the foul.
On one end, you said it, just loses the handle. Bellinelli head up right away. And the ethos, the unselfishness. Spurs have been telling us that this young man with the ball was quite talented.
Good look here to Bellinelli on a three. I can only imagine what it's like to be on the other end of hearing Pop say, hey, come over here. Towns hooks it in. He has the last 10 for the Timberwolves, and Greg Popovich will take a timeout.
Can I make a three? You bet. If I got a low post game, a little bit of touch.
The second year of a 2-year, $28 million deal. Nice look from Mills and Aldridge. That is a perfectly stated differentiation as Bellinelli gets the roll on the three. Marco Bellinelli with that. Bellinelli will pull. Too strong. Gay flags it down to the corner for Mills. He got it on a three.
Things tonight where you're like, okay, he looks confident, comfortable again.
And now 4 assists for Gay. Here is Wiggins on a three. Andrew Wiggins.
Got double-digit rebounds in his hip pocket anytime he wants. Go pursue the ball.
And yet just 6 times in his career as Towns begins the second half with a bucket. Pau Gasol getting his 4th start of the year. No DeMar DeRozan as Towns buries the three, showing the full array.
Dude was in the MVP conversation, legit top 3 finisher 4 years, and he's raised his level.
Gay raises up standings since midway through the second quarter. Gay had it caught on his hip just for a moment.
I don't know the answer regarding next season. In the final season of that 5-year contract extension following, as you see the big three there from Wiggins.
Checked in for Karl Anthony Towns, and you thought they're going to take a hit. He has battled right here. That's a foul, though.
And Aldridge puts it in.
Brooklyn Nets play.
Very unselfish, play incredibly hard as Bertans drains another three. He is lethal when he is open. Snatch by Mills. Tried to force a pass inside. Aldridge cleans it up for two.
Taj Gibson.
Mills pirouettes, dishes. Cunningham providing some life off the bench for San Antonio. Rose with rhythm. Gibson right back to him. On the reverse, Rose puts it in.
Two teammates.
88 all with 33 seconds to go in the third. Rose hops into a jumper and finds the rhythm.
Well, just what he said to Tom, let shooters get open. So Davis Bertans runs off a screen, gets a shoulder square. He's 4 for 4 from...
Gay shakes, leans, hits, and the foul.
And it's on Karl Anthony Towns again.
And for Towns, that's number 5. Can they handle it again? 27 lead changes, 16 ties, and Teague gives us another. Forbes leaves it, Pirtle finishes it.
I want you to think.
7 to shoot. Mills will give it up inside. Pirtle collects and finishes. Debut with Golden State. Gay had it poked away by Saric. Here comes Okogie. He has speed and energy and the bucket.
Demand the basketball. You're the most talented player on the floor for your team right now.
And Aldridge capitalizes on the other end. Timberwolves have missed their last 8 threes after starting 7 of 15. White, a 3 is good. 7-point game. Towns insisting his way and finishing.
Well, sometimes it's got to be about will, right?
Wiggins isolating on Bellinelli and hitting the jumper.
Welcome back. And get a timeout from San Antonio.
Wiggins around the Gibson screen. Wiggins hooks it back awfully. Here comes Bellinelli for the free 2. Teague on the attack, floats it in. 7 to shoot. Aldridge wants it. 4 to shoot. Aldridge with the touch.
Man, come on now. This move too now. You see Taj is sitting going, that left shoulder, you're going over the right. LaMarcus is like, no problem. I won't want to have to choose between them.
Rose, bunny hops inside for 2. It's a 1-point game. 1 for Rose. Crowd on his feet. Gay looking to take Wiggins. He does. Here is Rose. Again in his hands. He storms to the rim for a quick 2. 1-point San Antonio lead. Bertans gives it up. 5 to shoot. Bellinelli on the drive. His jumper in and out. Rebound fought for, and it's out of bounds off of San Antonio. Made tonight. This would be another. Fully healthy, recovering from that Achilles, and hustled on the glass to fight with Saric.
So Rudy, to me, when he was going to save the ball, I thought all...
1-point lead for San Antonio. Inbound to Bellinelli. He's going to play a little keep away and then get fouled. Bellinelli hits them both. It's a 3-point game. Timeout, Minnesota. Looking for Rose. Rose gets it. Rose for the tie. No. Misfires. Great D from San Antonio, and they hold on for a 116-113 victory.